Hello, I'm Anu Omidei and this is Christian Weekly News. Two sisters who were heavily and repeatedly beaten by bamboo sticks because of their Christian faith have disclosed that they were praying and thanking God while suffering the violence. Mina and Sunita, not their real names, told the Christian persecution charity Open Doors that they were attacked by a group of men from their village in Odisha state in India after news spread of their conversion to Christianity. Prior to this, they had been rejected by their entire village, whose pressure on their father led him to stop paying for their food and clothing. When things came to a head, the locals set upon the sisters at their house, dragged them outside and beat them, breaking at least 5 or 6 bamboo sticks on Mina's back. Astonishingly, Mina says she just cried out to God, "Thank you, Lord. Jesus, please forgive them. They don't know what they do. I just prayed that God's will would be done, no matter what. The beating was painful, but inside I felt tremendous joy. I was worthy to suffer for Jesus." Sunita remembers praying until she lost consciousness during the beating. When she awoke, she discovered a bone sticking out of her wrist. She prayed, "I can die or I can witness. Make me a weapon, Lord. Make me a witness for you." The charity Open Doors, which now provides them with food and necessities, is launching an advocacy campaign encouraging people to write to the Indian High Commission about the plight of Christians in India. In other news, Reverend David Robinson, the moderator of the Free Church of Scotland, has spoken out against plans to implement mandatory teaching on LGBT issues to primary school children. Scottish National Party leader Nicola Sturgeon outlined the plans earlier this year, pledging to promote children's health and well-being throughout early years and to address and prevent prejudice. The plans are being pushed by campaign group Time for Inclusive Education. But Reverend Robinson said, "Primary school children do not need to be taught what gay and transgender is. We're concerned that what's being proposed is not teaching children, but facts indoctrinating them with a particular political or sexual philosophy." He went on to say, "We believe that no one should be subject to bullying, but that the way to combat bullying is to teach people respect for all human beings, not to indoctrinate children." And finally, new medical advancements in the treatment of osteoporosis and broken bones have been made through groundbreaking research using adult, not embryonic stem cells. Researchers at the University of Glasgow and the University of West Scotland found that adult stem cells will turn into bone cells in a laboratory if the stem cells are caused to vibrate at a low frequency. These cells can then be implanted in a damaged area to assist with repair. This technique could be less invasive and less painful, if successful, as it eliminates the need to remove a healthy bone from one area of the body and implant it into another, which is the current practice. The research is being described as ethical by some Christians because it does not use embryonic stem cells, which involve the destruction of human embryos. It's also considered important. Bone transplants are the second most common transplanted tissues after blood. The scientists hope that their lab-grown bone will be ready for testing in 3 years. Well, that's all we have time for. I'm Anu Omidei and this is Christian Weekly News.